Hey, thank you, thank you. I try to change it up every now and then. It's all lo-fi usually, but I try to give different vibe every time. Yeah, the lenses that I don't use for this stream, even though I should. If I got like a A6400 for a webcam, that would be nice. First set of stabs in. Let's go for number 2. Yeah, I've heard the A6400 is the go. If I can get an A6000, that'd be lit too. Honestly, anything in the A like 6000 series would be decent for a webcam. I kind of wish I kept my old one, but I sold it. I had a A6300 that I ended up selling to get the A7 III. Yeah. Should have kept it. Oh well. The A6400 is so hard to come by now unless you want to pay full for them. If you try and find used, they're kind of hard to come by. I could, yes. I need to get the I need to figure out how to like set it up with my computer and OBS. But I need to figure out if I want to use it for face cam or if I want to use it for top down if I'm building keyboards. Right now I just use like a Logitech webcam, which is my face cam, and then I'm using my iPhone for this desk cam. It does work pretty nicely. You just get the right software for it. Or the right app, I guess, that you download on a computer. I'm using Camo, which works well for me. Since being a little stubborn. Yeah, honestly, it's really nice. I was kind of surprised. I thought the iPhone would be worse than the Logitech, but I hear just webcams in general are just kind of not great in general. That's why everyone uses like an A6400. There we go. It's 2 stabs in. Let's get one more stab in there. Yeah. I wanted to see what the 4K look. Mine's the C920, so it just does 1080p. I wanted to see what the 4K ones were like, but I kind of don't want to spend the money if I can just get an APS-C Sony and like the the Sigma 16mm. Yeah. I also just don't stream enough to like justify the purchase. What's going on here? There we go. Great. So you're pretty new to keyboard builds. What I'm doing right now is putting in stabilizers. So these stabilizers are used for the bigger keys, so that they don't rattle when you click them. So you're like, if you're looking at this keyboard here, your space bar, your enter key, your delete key, and your shift are generally they're bigger keys, so they have these extra pieces in here to make sure that they don't wobble too much when you're typing. This keyboard, this blue one right here, is actually the exact same one I'm building, except in a peach and yellow color. So same exact keyboard, some subtle differences, but overall they should be the same. It's all just soldering. You don't need any like specialty. Anybody can get into it. It's literally just straight, pretty basic soldering. So you don't need any specialty in it. Just like a little bit of practice and you should be good. It depends. The prices vary a lot. You can get one on drop. You wouldn't need to solder with those though. So the ones on drop or the keycrons, those are hot swap generally. And what hot swap means is that you can just plug the switches in. You don't need to solder them. But yeah, it depends. I mean, I've bought keyboards that were like the Discipline, which you would solder all of it together, including the electrical components, for a $70 kit. Or this one, the one I'm building today, was about $400 for just the case. I think switches were like something around $80, and then keycaps depends. You can get some cheaper keycaps, or you can get some expensive keycaps. The most expensive ones probably being GMK, which are average around $130 for a base kit. Yeah, dude, it's expensive. I don't build these for other people. I am not that clouded. I build these for me. This board specifically, this blue one and the one I'm building right now, are from a group called True Design, who I frequent a lot. I buy pretty much all of their boards. There are streamers that do build these for other people. They make money or like commissions from them, but I don't. So, alright, wait. Should go this way. Just like that. A lot of mine are actually just in cases. You can buy keyboard cases for your keyboards. A lot of them are just sitting in cases right now in my closet. Eventually, I want to buy like a display case for them once I have my own place that I bought. But for now, there's not enough room in my apartment, so I just keep them in my closet and I just rotate them out every week. I'm specifically using this keyboard just because I'm building this one today. That's the same keyboard, so I want to compare the two. Alright, so this is all looking good. I'm using Pinokos switches today, which are these pink guys right here. And these are lubed and filmed. They feel pretty nice. I like 65s a lot. I'm trying to branch out a little bit. I have a ton of 65s. But I definitely want to... I'm getting a 60 soon, probably a 60%. Probably gonna get an 1800, which is kind of, it has the numpad.
I think that's it, but most of my keyboards are 65%. This one does not exist. Yeah, I honestly never used the numpad. And I love saving the space on my desk.
So what I'm doing now is, so this metal piece on top is a copper plate. The plate is generally used to stabilize and give a little bit more stiffness to your keyboard. So I'm going to put these switches in and then solder them so that the plate stays onto the circuit board, which is the PCB. Oh, double audio going? That's weird. I don't know where out there it is.
Maybe I can turn that off. Okay, so the echo should be gone now. Let me know if the echo's still there. Cool, yeah, I think the app I'm using for video capture on my iPhone was also taking audio outside of my mic. So we put in a few of these switches. Let's go ahead and solder that so the plate stays in place when I'm putting everything else in. Okay, let me plug this in real quick. Yeah, so the boards already have all the circuitry on it so that the switches register whenever you click on them. You really only need to solder in the switches. There are keyboard kits that you can get where you have to solder in everything, all the electrical components, but those are pretty rare and they're more specialist than anything else. I think the first keyboard I ever built was called a Discipline 65, which you needed to solder in all the diodes, all the circuits, all the small components. But most keyboards, you just do the switches. With soldering, you want a fan. So I have a fan right here that's sucking the smoke away. The smoke can be bad for you because there is lead in your solder. So it's part tin, part lead, and that's what makes the connection work. So you want a good amount of ventilation so that you're not breathing in the solder fumes. Other than that, soldering is pretty simple. As far as like soldering, you want your little solder mounds. You can't probably see them on camera, but there's like little metal mounds that go onto the wire. You want them to look like, I guess, mountains. You don't want them to be too round. You want them to be more of a conical shape. And so that's how you know you have a good connection. Yeah, so the switches, here, maybe I can pull out a different switch. So these switches have pins on them. I don't know if it's showing up on camera too well. Okay, I gotta pull over here. Oh, there it is. So if you can see those gold contacts on there, there's little pins that go through circuit board. And so what you're trying to solder is those little gold pins. And then the board itself has a bunch of like little gold circles. That's where the pins go through. So then you connect the pins to those little gold circles on the circuit board. Okay, let me make sure I got all of them. This one. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, so I've soldered all of the pins that I'm going to use right now. Also, can you hear the fan? I can turn it off if you can hear it. Now I'm going to continue with putting in the switches. Perfect. Unfortunately, sometimes these pins and the switches can bend, and you need them to go through the holes. So it's kind of annoying if they do bend. That's why you have extra switches on hand, or you can fix them with like tweezers. So when you're playing Valorant later, are you gonna stream? You're just gonna play? Nice. I'll probably lurk in your art stream for a bit before playing Valorant. Once this is over. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, just let me know when you're playing. I'll probably just tune in to stream and then AFK for a bit. And get some dinner before playing Val. Usually just when I get a board in. It's not very often. It's kind of random actually when I actually stream. The board builds. Right now with the keyboards, everything's kind of up in the air when stuff ships. Because COVID and manufacturing and all that's kind of crazy right now. A lot of keycap sets are hella delayed by like a year in terms of when they'll ship. So a lot of people are upset about that. The actual cases, like the metal parts of it, have not been too big of a problem. The circuit boards have become a problem because of chip shortages. So it's kind of like all over the place right now. The next board, I don't know when the next board I'm gonna get is actually gonna come in. There's one I've been waiting on for over a year now, so who knows. But I don't do this for like commission or for other people, so it's just like whenever I get a board in. I do have a board I could build on stream called the Discipline 65. It would be my second one, but that stream would easily be 5 hours long. The Discipline, you need to solder in all of the circuit board components, including the diodes, the resistors, the microcontroller, and then also the switches on top of that. So that one would take me a real long time. Ooh, yeah, maybe a weekend would be good for it. The very first keyboard I ever built was actually the Discipline. So I did spend an actual 5 hours on it, but then I messed up on 2 of the capacitors. And I accidentally, like, I didn't have a desoldering gun or anything like that, so I had to get them out in like a really jank way. But then I destroyed them essentially, and they were the only 2 that were in the kit. So I need to find 2 more. But everywhere that I looked sold them in bulk. So I ended up buying like 30 capacitors just to fix these 2. It works now though, but I do have a bunch of extra capacitors just lying around somewhere now. So maybe if I mess it up again, they'll come into use. Looks good. Let's keep trucking. At least 30. Though I don't actually want to mess up that build again if I could help it. I want to say I grew a little bit since I built that one. Yeah, the backups will definitely be helpful, considering it took me like a week to find them. The right ones. Apparently the ones that they use in the Discipline aren't that common, so. They were like 15 ohm, or 15 ohm. No, they weren't resistors. They're 15 farad capacitors, I think. I remember trying to go to Micro Center to see if they had them, and I just was shit out of luck. I had to buy them off of Amazon in bulk. It was pretty good. The gift opening itself was kind of low key. I don't think they opened all of them. They opened a few of them. It was mainly that shoe game, and then after that, it was just like kind of chill. I was mainly talking to some other people. So I think a lot of their gifts were either virtual or they're like not there yet. But then everyone had to leave because of the puzzle showcase. Yeah, it wasn't much after that. They opened maybe like 5 gifts. I don't remember them. They didn't open all of them for sure. Just a couple more, and then we get to solder all these in. Yeah, I guess they only had the space till 3, or I guess it's like reserved until 3, and then after that it was probably open to public. So I think most people are trying to leave before then. Alright, last switch. Nice. Alright, let's get to soldering all of these in now. How'd you like the wedding shower, though? I mean, you were there longer than I was. I think it was really nice. Pretty chill. It felt like just a regular party than a wedding shower. Yeah, it was super chill. That's true. I mean, there's a bunch of people there. There's a bunch of people there I didn't know. That's what you would expect from Katie and Franz, you know? They know way too many people. For real. Two extroverts, man. Two very chill extroverts. Yeah, they are. Especially this year. I mean, they're getting married soon, so they're just going crazy. Alright, 2 more rows to go. fix that switch. The pin is a little bent. It looks like a computer fan, doesn't it? I'm actually using a, I actually just bought this off of Amazon. It's supposed to be a first solder, but it looks exactly like a computer fan. Listen, man, any fan that can take away the fumes, that's all I need. Alright, so there's one switch I need to fix before I put this together. It's this one. So this is why we have extra switches. Go. Alright. So all of these should be soldered in properly now. I'm gonna plug it in to test it to make sure that everything's working properly. Let's go to via. Oh, it doesn't detect it. GG. Yes, please plug me in. Oh wow, cute. Oh, it's under Quantrik. Yeah, it's under Quantrik. Firmware. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is that the circuit board doesn't have the proper programming on it right now, so I'm trying to load the proper programming onto it. Yeah, so this one, so normally your PCBs will come pre-flashed or pre-loaded with, wow, I missed like a whole row. With the programming on it. I also just like missed a whole freaking row of soldering that I need to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I'll put my fan still on. The Windows key? This is gonna be Alt. This is gonna be the Windows key here. So this side doesn't actually have a Windows key or an Alt, or either Alt or Control key. This side only has one key and the arrows. This side has the other three. So the Alt, Control, and Start key. This one's probably gonna be Function. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Glenn? Good morning. How are you doing today? We just finished soldering the Peachyuu. I'm actually just trying to load the key map onto it right now. Ooh, I'll show the copper weight in a second. Once I get this flashed with the Quantrik file. Oh, I completely forgot to flash PCBs. I have no idea what chipset this uses. Mega 32 U4 looks like. Keep forgetting my own keyboard is not actually plugged in. Perfect, and now we will test it out. So you guys can't see it, but I'm using a key tester just to make sure every key is registering properly after I soldered it. There we go. All right, now keys are working perfectly. So we can go ahead and put this thing together. Plug that for now, and plug this back in. Oh, but Glenn, if you did want to see it, this is the weight, or not the weight, the plate. The plate is also copper. So, I don't know if you wipe down the plate with the paste as well, but I did. It came out pretty nice, even though I'm never gonna see it. But the sides came out really nice, which it will be seen. So, let me get the top and bottom case for this. Actually, unplug. Fan. This can also go. Here's the weight. Glenn, if you're still here. I did actually have a little bit of like, what was it? Permanent patina on the weight that I can't actually get out. So that's always gonna be there, which is fine. But everything else looks nice. It kind of has like a nice sun motif to it, I guess, which is kind of cool. So let's put this in here. Oh, that's right. I need to put it into the top case first. Top case first, then bottom case. Just like that. All right. Yeah, that's the copper weight. It's pretty nice. Where's my screwdriver? Here it is. There we go. Perfect. Screw this guy into the top. Do you have a keycaps for it, Glenn? I just got my fake set of Darling today. Since GMK Darling's long over. And I had nothing else to put onto this. Wee and G. When is that supposed to come in? I didn't buy it, but I was interested in it. I don't know what the timeline is for that one. Let's do it this way. these use hex. Oh, that's right. This uses hex I cannot use. But I have a manual screwdriver for it. Oh, it was in stock. What are you gonna use for switches? This isn't catching properly. Go. Oh, nice. I haven't heard of those. I'm excited to see what they sound like. Screws are slightly tight. There we go. Oh, nice. Oh, dang. I kind of wish I got the unicorn. I failed. Or I didn't win the raffle at least. Sad. I used Pinokos switches in mine, so linear switch JWK, but like a really old style of JWK. It's a nice pink switch, so it matches this one very nicely. There we go. Yeah, man. I don't know how many they had for 2.1, but I was so sad that I couldn't get in on it. It sold out so quick. Okay. Alright. Now we just gotta put the keycaps on it. Not the switches. Switches are done. 200. That makes sense. I mean, unicorn's pretty popular, so I know everyone's trying to go after it. Alright, so for today, I think I'm gonna put Darling on this. I already got a 7U spacebar for it because the set that I got, it's not real Darling, it's fake Darling. So I am gonna use this guy for the spacebar for now until I get a better one. So this is the Darling I got. It's PBT Darling, not real, not GMK. But it'll do for now. Ooh. It's not returning well. Okay, we have to look into that in a little bit. This is caps. Let's see real quick. Bingo. That is caps lock. ZXCVB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are pretty nice, to be honest. Alright, sounds good, man. Feel free to come back whenever. I'll probably still be on for a little bit. Okay. D. J. YUI. Oh. This is 2. This is 1. L. Oh yeah, Glenn is from Singapore. So he lives on a whole different schedule. It's this way. Don't we all, man? I'm now like conditioned to wake up at like 8 in the morning, so I can't even wish to sleep in. off to the side for now. 11 don't need 0. Small ult. There. Oh, actually, that's too small. Let's leave these over here for now. Can't use that. Something's wrong with my... I'll have to figure that out later. Faking around here for now, I guess. Aw, rip, it's Monday over there already. Luckily for here, it's Sunday. Let's see, what am I missing? Still missing a couple of these on top. This function is still too small. Mark. Say home for over here. Plus. Dashes. Oh, right here. This is backspace, but this is And then because I'm still missing N. Oh, there it is. And the colon. There it is. I don't think I have any properly sized novelties. Yeah, so I guess we'll do Alt, Sky, and Control, and then the function key over here. Time traveling sucks. Hey man, you're one step ahead of all of us. I don't know what to put over here. I guess I can put artisans. Alright, let's see what artisans I can use for now. But this does look nice. I actually really like the feel of these keycaps, even though they're PBT instead of GMK. Or I guess ABS. Let's have in terms of artisans. Here's my jank artisan bag. Ooh, okay, let's put Latrialum here for an escape. Let's put this guy here. Let's put a Valorant key in here. Actually, let's switch that up. Kyuu up here. And then, ooh, I have a Cthulhu. Got the Gukong. I put both Shiros here, actually. We'll do the red Shiro underneath. There we go. I don't know how well you can see that. But yeah, there are the artisans that we're using for this. And then here's the escape. Can't even see it. There it is. Okay, let's do a little bit of a typing test here. You know what? Let me switch out the lat because it doesn't fit as well. For Gukong. This fits way better. Oh, but it's a little big. Alright, it's fine. To put down here. Alright, let's do a typing test and then we'll finish up stream. Oh, no way, it doesn't fit properly. There we go. Cable's bunk. There we go. Alright, let's do a quick typing test. Actually, let's configure this a little bit. So I want this to be add function key. Yeah. This can be mode 2. This can be delete. Heck is delete. There it is. Delete. This can be volume up and volume down. Perfect. All right, here is the typing test. This is a Kyuu or a Peachyuu by True Design, originally by Quantrik. Built with Pinokos, lubed and filmed Pinokos with GMK fake darling. Let's see how it sounds. Let me pause the music. Go. Oh no. The backspace is scuffed. Oh, you know what it is? It's in VIA. And this needs to be backspace. This needs to be this guy. There we go. Continue. Now I got some backspace. Typing experience is pretty good. I mean, I don't know if you can hear it. It's typing experience is like, yeah, it's stiff. Copper's pretty stiff. I mean, it's gonna be very similar to a brass plate. So if you have the Kyuu, it'll be pretty similar. There are flex cuts, but it's not like incredibly flexy. If you're using like a Palm or FR4 plate, it would definitely be more flexible. This is a little bit more stiff. I don't know what's going on with my backspace. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot. I love the Kyuu, and these are the same keyboard essentially. This one just uses copper plate and copper weight. This one has brass, and brass weight. So, but overall, very similar, very nice. I'm using PBT keycaps on both. This one doesn't have the Windows key. This one does. But other than that, they're pretty much the same keyboard. Glenn, I know you had issues with your badge. I don't know if you were able to fix that. I literally just glued it in. I didn't try and find a different screw or anything. I just glued it in. Yeah. Did you get a new screw for it? Or did you just like randomly rig it like I did? Ah, makes sense. I might try and find a screw. I don't know how well the glue worked. It's still kind of it's not all the way inset, so I might take this apart and then try and fix that. But other than that, I think it's a really nice build. I didn't have any major problems with my case. I know some people had some kinks and whatnot, but that's more due to shipping and the fact that UPS or whoever picked the boards up from Dot just ran these through a washing machine or something. Destroyed all the boxes. I mean, mine was half open when I got it. But yeah. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. I don't know what the next build will be. I don't know what's coming in next, but your box is good. That's good to hear. Everybody that I've talked to in NA had their boxes like utterly destroyed. Mine was, the tape was half torn off and it was like all banged up on all the sides. I know other people had the same issue, resulting in some kinks in some of the boards, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I think because it was DHL, UPS destroyed our boxes. It's very unfortunate, but mine was at least decently okay. It's got to be the carrier, 100%. Which kind of sucks for us, but it is what it is. But all right, I think I'm going to go ahead and clean up here. I know some people want to play some Valorant later, so I'm going to eat some dinner. Thanks for stopping by. I can't wait for you to build yours. I want to see some pictures once you build it. Let me know when that's happening. But yeah. Thanks. I'll see you guys later.